Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial on JavaScript. So today's tutorial will be different from others because we'll be doing something differently. So the tutorial will be on JavaScript. So as you can see from here, I've created a file name javascript.html and I saved it from here. Go to your file, then click on save, then select the folder, then you can open it. So that's it. So I'll be going to a particular website for the tutorial, and this is the website www.w3schools.com. It's a place where you can learn coding for free. So to go to tutorials, you can see HTML and CSS, you have JavaScript, you have programming, you have other things. So since we've done HTML and CSS, we are starting with JavaScript. So let's click on JavaScript. So you have JavaScript, Java query and the rest. So let's click on JavaScript. So we've actually done home, introduction, we've done where to, we have done to JS output, we have done JS statements. So we're actually on JS syntax. So let's click on it. So this is JavaScript syntax. So I'll be explaining and I'll be showing you how it is done. I'll be demonstrating it by practicing. So this is JavaScript syntax. So JavaScript syntax is the set of rules how JavaScript programs are constructed. So if you want to know how JavaScript programs are constructed, you must have a deep knowledge and understanding of JavaScript syntax. So let's see. So this is actually a comment. This is actually a comment in JavaScript. So this is variable x, let y. So we'll just explain this later. So this is a comment, and we say let x equals 5, then put your semicolon, let y equals 6, put your semicolon. So we say let z equals x plus y. Since you have said x should be equals 5 and y equals 6, now you want to get z. Say z equals x plus y. This is just a description. As we proceed, we will explain better. So JavaScript values. The JavaScript syntax defines two types of values. We have the fixed values and we have the variable values. So fixed values are called literals, while variable values are called variables. So variable values are called variables. So variable values are changed, right? While fixed values are the ones that don't change, and they are called literals. So let's start with JavaScript literals. So the two most important syntax rules for fixed values are: 1. Numbers. Numbers are written with or without decimals. Like I said, we have fixed values and we have variable values. Then under fixed values, fixed values are called literals, right? So in this case, we are talking about fixed values. Then they say the two most important syntax rules for fixed values are numbers, and they are written with or without decimals. So as you can see, this is 10.50 and this is 1001. This is 1001. So if you want to practice it, just click on try it yourself, and I will show you how it is done on Visual Studio Code. So click on try it yourself, take you to a window. This is a window. So as you can see, it's the same thing with what we do on our VS Code, starting with doc type, then HTML, then the body, then it is the body that will put everything. So our h2 here is saying JavaScript numbers, so as you can see. So let's edit this and see. So let's say JavaScript numbers, and let's just say figures to see if there will be a change. So after that, what you do is click on run. So as you can see, it has changed. JavaScript numbers and figures. So you can edit, you can practice from this website by clicking try it yourself. So let's delete this. So this is JavaScript numbers. Okay, so we brought a paragraph, and this is a paragraph, and by clicking paragraph is open your tab, put your P, then close it. Right, so we said number can be written with or without decimals, and that's what you have here. So we wrote on that paragraph, which is ID. We wrote on that paragraph, we didn't put anything as a paragraph, we just gave it an ID name, which is demo. The ID name is demo. Then now we brought our script. Open your script, then close it. Then we want to get the element by ID, since we gave it an ID name. So we say document dot get element by ID, and the ID name is demo. This is demo. Then dot inner HTML, so equals to 10.50. Then your semicolon. You know, we're talking about our values with decimals. So now let's just edit, let's see. So let's just change the ID, let's change to demo2. So if we change this to demo2, then here must be demo2, right? To give all the same results. So run. As you can see, 10.50. But let's see if, let's say they are different. Let's say here's demo1 and here's demo2. Let's see run. How do you see? Do you see that it didn't display? So the ID name must be the same. So let's leave it as demo, and let's leave this as demo. So let's rerun. As you can see, that is 10.5. If you want to practice this on your VS Code, you can just copy. Just copy. You know, this is not important, or this is the comment. No, it's not important. You're just trying to document. So just copy. Just Control A, copy. Then go to your VS Code. Go to your VS Code and just paste it. So this is the same thing. So let's do this place again. This is h2. Let's just see how it's done. h2 is set JavaScript numbers. So let's just see. h2. So in between, just write JavaScript numbers. So I'm just showing you how it is done. Then the paragraph number can be written with or without decimals. So I may just copy this. I just want to show you how it's done. So let me copy this. So let me delete this and do it again. So I'm bringing the paragraph. So first bring your paragraph. Open your tag P and close it. So in between, just paste what I copied. I don't want to type, that's why I'm pasting it. So save. So number can be written with or without decimals. So the same thing with the paragraph. Open the paragraph, then in between put an ID name, which is demo. So bring your script, open your tag. Okay, let me copy this. Let me put scripts. Let me copy this. Okay, so let me delete. So open your tag. So write scripts. So close it. So in between, you can click on enter. So in between, just paste. Don't forget you are writing document.getElementById demo.innerHTML equals 10.50 semicolon. So you save. Okay. So this is basically how it is done. I'm just showing you. You can folder in which you save. You saved it. I usually saved it on this folder. This is the name, JavaScript. So I will just open it. Click on open. It will open. But since mine is already opened, this is it in JavaScript. Just reload. So you can see. So JavaScript numbers. This is the H2. Then this is the paragraph. Number can be written with or without decimals. So let's go back to the site. So we've done this. So let's proceed to the next one. So the next one says strings are text written with double or single quotes. Right? Strings are text written with double or single quotes. So let's try it ourselves. You can close the first one.
So our history here is JavaScript strings, which is this. Our paragraph, hope you know how to put the paragraph now. Strings can be written with double or single quotes, which is this. So we brought a paragraph and the ID name is demo, right? Okay, so since we brought our scripts and we said document.getElementById, and we'll give it an ID name which must be the same. This is demo and this is demo. So .innerHTML, then we said equals to, here we're using single quotes. You know, we said strings can be written with double or single quotes. So here is single quotes. Single quotes, that is John Doe. So let's put double quotes and let's see double quotes. This is double quotes. Let's see double quotes. Let's see if it's going to be the same. We run with the same thing, right? So let's put the single one, this single one, this single one, this single one. So let's reload. So as you can see, these are strings. Strings can be written with double or single quotes. So that is it. Now let's see the next thing we can do. Don't forget to copy to your Visual Studio Code and practice more. Okay, so let's see JavaScript variables. What we've talked about, we have fixed values which are called literals and variable values which are called variables. Okay, go to JavaScript variables. In a programming language, variables are used to store values. JavaScript uses the keyword variable, var, let, and cost to declare variables.
Okay, an equal sign is used to assign values to variables. In this example, x is defined as a variable. Then x is assigned the value 6. Okay, so in a programming language, variables are used to store data values. JavaScript uses the keyword var, let, and const to declare variables. An equal sign is used to assign values to variables. So let's try it ourselves and see.
So in this place, we're trying to let Java tell us what x is, right? And we've said x equals 6. Okay, so let's check 6 to 6. Let's see. So you can see 3 elements. With 6, so x is 7. You understand? So if we do this 7, I'll make 7 also. But this is just a paragraph. In this example, x is defined as a variable, then x is assigned the value of 7. Okay? So let x semicolon x equals 7, then we said document.get element by id, then the demo, then dot inner equals x. Let's copy this code and Visual Studio Code. Let me do this. JavaScript 5 6 times 10. Let's click on find yourself. That's how to use JavaScript or print. You can copy this. Type it. Right. Just trying to take that one. Let's continue. So, talking about assigning JavaScript values. That's why it's part of the JavaScript paragraph get x equals 5. Set JavaScript equal to is used values. Now this is a variable to assign assigned x assigns to y. No. We say document don't get equals 5. And on it, not one is here, let x equals 5. In this case, analysis times 10. So JavaScript automatically take x to be 5. Then take one mathematical approach. If equals 5, x times 10. So this is just like x is equals 5. What's x times 10? So you have the page axis equals JavaScript and vectors. It is not a complicated element. X is 10, right? Just that you can basically VS Code and it should be so the values can of types, numbers, strings. For example, this string JavaScript keywords are used to identify actions to be performed. Delete keywords rather to create. So as you see from here, x, y, x is equals to 6. Okay, and we said y equals x times 10. So in this case now we said x equals 5 plus 6. So in this case now yx will take it, the JavaScript will take it as x equals 11. So since y is equal to x times 10, it will be 11 times 10. But let's see, try it yourself. Right. So that's for that. You know, we've talked about let. Now we're trying to use the var keywords. So var keyword also tells the browser to create variables. Okay. We say JavaScript keywords are used to identify actions to be performed. The let keyword tells the browser to create variables. So we are in the var keywords. It also tells the browser to create variables, just like earlier. So it's examples using var or let will produce the same result. So you learn more about var and let in later tutorial. So let's talk about JavaScript comments. So not all JavaScript statements are executed. Code after double slashes, which is this double slash, or between this, is treated as a comment. So if you want to write a comment, you can bring a double slash and write whatever you want to document, or put forward slash, then star, and close it. So whatever you write after these comments are ignored. So let's try this ourselves. Comment can actually be used to be named to work. Example, you want to make, maybe you want to save something. For example, something a title. Maybe you're working on header section and you don't confuse yourself with another section. You can just write as a comment header or heading section, just to make you maybe remember something later, or just anything. Everyone their own reason. Comments exactly. So this is let x equals now with comments. Brought this comment, brought it to process equals semicolon, not clearly brought. Thus, JavaScript identifiers names. Identifiers are JavaScript dollar sign underscore subject letter underscore auto about JavaScript was editor dollar sign underscore JavaScript is JavaScript sensitive. All JavaScript files are keys memorized to different variables. So as you can see here, this last capital letter and this smaller 20 capitals sensitive. For us to test if this is saying capital letter N, we're asking select last name, last name. So we're saying last name equals, and we said the small letter Peterson. Okay, so we have two last names here. We have said last small letter, the one with capital. So saying last name with capital letter N equals to last name with small letter N equals Peterson. The document would get element ID. The ID name is demo from here. Then dot inner HTML equals last name. So the question we're asking is last name with capital letter N, right? And what is this? Is the capital letter N, which is dope. So what we require here is dope to be our answer, because we're asking that equals last name. JavaScript is requesting for the last name with starting with capital letter N. So in this case, let's change this capital letter to small letter N and see if it's going to change. So we run. So as you can see, it is case sensitive because it has changed to Peterson, because Peterson is actually the one with small letter N in the last name. Okay, so let's see something. Let's just say NN. Let's see if it's going to display anything. So nothing. Okay, because it's not part of what we want. It's not part of what we instructed JavaScript to do. We only gave it last name with small letter N and last name with capital letter N. So if we change this back to small letter N, it's going to give us the one with small letter N, so which is Peterson. So it is case sensitive. Okay, so JavaScript does not interpret let or let as keyword let. So this is capital letter and this is start L with capital letter. Okay, don't forget. So you can see our let here is smaller thickness. Just interpret capital and let or capital letter L in let as all small letters. So JavaScript and camel case. Historically, programmers have used different ways of joining multiple rows into one variable name. So for example, first name, we're putting hyphen there, last name, there's hyphen in between, MasterCard, Intercity. So hyphens are not allowed in JavaScript. They are reserved for subtractions. That underscore, first name, we put, we're combining two things together, combining first and name. So this underscore, so last name, MasterCard. So instead of hyphen, so we have a case, that or Pascal case. So first name, last name, MasterCard, Intercity. So we are joining two things together here, right? So hyphens are not allowed, right? So we can use underscore, uppercase or Pascal case. So first is starting with capital letter, name is starting with capital letter. So we are joining two things together here. So instead of using hyphen, you can use the underscore to join two things together, two names together, or the lower camel case. For example, JavaScript programmers tend to use camel case that starts with a lowercase letter. So this is first starting with small letter F, last starting with small letter L, MasterCard starting with small letter M, but the other one is capital. Intercity, Inter is starting with small letter I. So JavaScript character set. JavaScript uses the Unicode character set. Unicode covers almost all the characters, punctuations, and symbols in the world. Okay, so that's where with this tutorial. If you enjoyed the video, please give a comment, give a like, subscribe. Most importantly, turn on your notification bell because I'll be posting regularly and you don't want to miss JavaScript because JavaScript is fun. So thank you very much for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video also. Thank you. So do not forget to also practice on your VS Code because this it's the same thing on your VS Code too. And do not copy. Write the code.